Alright, so here we go. I'm going to be playing against Fabian, and I'll be doing this blindfold. This is the third one, rated 250. Yeah, it looks like after that we'll go to a 400. So let's go without further ado. Let me go to blindfold. Save this guy. Alright, Fabian. Let's see, never played you before. Let's find out. Alright, so what? Come on. Boom! I bet you've never seen moves as powerful before. He's quite the stud. Alright, here we go. D4. H5. You're right. I have never seen a moves that. Okay, so I got to remember where he's at. You got the H5. Okay, I've learned that I really suck at remembering where the pawns are at. He's not pretty decent at. Knight to F6. Pay no attention to my move, he says. Au contraire, we are going to pay attention. As we see here, this is called the pickle plus defense. I have never, ever seen that before. The pickle plus defense. Kind of sounds a little perverted there if you ask me, but we'll just go ahead with this move. If your opponent gives you the center, you must take it. It's rude to say no. Alright, he's got no pawns out except for that H5 pawn. Just look at it over there. You can see it, kind of. How dare you threaten me? Alright, knight d5, knight d5. Alright, so I'm really going to extend the center even more. C4. Knight to b6. So we got the knight over there. Alright. Knight to b6. So his knight is attacking my poor c-pawn. However, it's protected by this beautiful bishop there. Just take a look at it, or don't take a look at it, depending on your perspective on things. Knight to b6. So it's kind of a little funky here. Now, I got ideas. I could push the pawn, but that's just funky. I just don't like that. That just does not seem right. We're going to move the knight up here. Knight c3. He plays knight to d5. He just moved his knight back. Chompalicious. Must be played. Looks like this is meant to be a friendly game after. This is chess. It is not friendly. There is nothing friendly about chess. Now, you just push the pawn for some unknown reason. I got this interesting pawn structure. I've got boom, boom, boom. So I really control the center. I now have a semi-open C file. Really trying to pay attention. So my pawns are here, 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 here. Have not even lost anything yet. This is insane. Can't believe it. We're going to make a pawn move, because why not? H3. All right, now E6 comes. Okay, E6 comes, and it's like, yeah, okay, E6. There's really, I can't really, fault that. It's got to happen some point. So what I'm taking a look at is I really like this pawn here. I got a tension here. There's a tension going on. Do I take that pawn? I could play D takes to E. I would expect D takes to E back, opening up the queen to here. Nothing I'm terribly too worried about. I also could just leave this tension here, because I've got this knight here. It could recapture if he. In fact, you know what? You know what? We're just going to develop. Does he take? Does he take? Does he take? No, he plays F6 like a boss. He says, I don't care about principles of chess. I just want to attack. And you got to respect that. I mean, there's a certain level of respect there you just got to have. Now, what I'm taking a look at is the fact that I don't want to take here and let his knight recapture. I'm seeing he's got a nice open diagonal here, although I got to be careful because what I'm not taking into account is this rook does guard this square. So I'm seeing that. All right. So I got like my dark squared bishop. I don't know where he wants to go at this point. You know, I do like the idea of moving the bishop to d3. Bang, bang, because I am threatening. Let's try it. I like it. Seems like a reasonable development move. Bishop to d6. So what? Okay. Now the question is, do I take immediately? Do I move the bishop there, check first? You know what? We're going to check first. Stop threatening my governance. Okay, so king moved to f8. So bishop, that sacrifice was clearly to give his king an escape square. He is like way too brilliant for me. Just need to stop threatening his governance. So we're going to say chop delicious. Boom. Is there an amount of money I could offer you to let me win? I am honestly pretty inexpensive. You know, you give me 50 bucks, boom, easily. Heck, let's not lie. $5, I would resign right now. But I don't think you'd actually pay up. So, what I'm trying to do is figure out how in the world I could just go for a cheapie here. Except he's got the pawn still on e6. Pawn on f6. Pawn, pawn. I'm pretty sure about this. His d pawn is still on the original. All right, so I was originally thinking queen up to b3, and then I got to attack on the square, but I really don't. I still got this knight here. All right, so knight there. Do I have any sneaky ways? I'd like to find a way to infiltrate with this knight. I think even more than that. Hang on a minute. So I ended up taking here at some point. So I still have a pawn here. So that's really not going to work. Okay. Pretty sure his pawn is still there. And according to the rules of chess, I cannot take my own pawns. So think how much different chess would be if you could take your own pawns. I mean, it really would be a different game, wouldn't it? In fact, yeah, because I mean, think about smothered mate. It wouldn't work too well if you could take your own pawns in pieces. All right, here. Okay, it's time to actually come up with a plan. I would like to get my knight from here to here. So here would take 4 more moves. That's 5 moves to get there. What I'm really wondering about, like 1, 2, 3 moves. It just seems kind of funkalicious to be doing that kind of stuff. Now, the other part, okay, I got my light squared bishop. My rooks aren't even out. And I'm worried about this stuff. Maybe what I need to do is castle and then just start pushing this pawn down his throat using c6. So I'm really trying to visualize this pawn structure. I think I've got pawns here, 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 and here. I think I've got that. Seems like that's not correct. Hard to be 100 on this. All right, so what I need to do, so I got the queen there. Really got to watch for that. That's, oh, wait a minute. I don't. His rook moved there. So I'm looking at ideas like, could I attack the rook with the bishop? Could I just move the queen here to begin with? He doesn't have that rook there. All right, but it's not enough. I don't see any checkmating ideas here. Now, I do need to watch. It's not a huge threat, but I do want to make sure he's not going to just push pawns down my throat. In fact, he can't because that's blocked. My knight is still here. What's blocking me? Oh, is my knight still? My knight's here. Okay, I forgot all about that knight. Okay. Like I said, chess is hard. I want to move the knight here or here, but the pawn's still there. You know, I could simply... That works. A5. Okay, so he's continuing with those flank pawn attacks. Okay, I'm seeing a tactic here. Bishop threatens the rook. King to f7. Yeah, hang on. I've also got just the rook just hanging there, right? Yeah, you know what? It still works. So it's with tempo. If he blocks with the pawn, okay, g6. Check. Is there better? Queen takes g6. What? Queen takes g6. When did that queen even move? I mean, it's protected, so I'm not worried about it. So I screwed up a piece there. Dang it. How did I'm a little confused. I don't remember the queen moving. Oh, it was queen takes g8, not king takes g8. I gotta make this so it's not figurine. Unfortunately, my eyes suck. So I moved the king up. I thought he played king takes f. Oh, okay, g8, and it was queen takes g8. Well, that kind of sucks, doesn't it? Okay, so I just lost. Oh, well, I'm still at material. Okay, let's see. This will be a test when I can see the pieces again. I think he has a rook here. He has the knight here. Thought I lost his light squared bishop with some stupid move. Maybe not. Maybe his bishop is still here. Okay, he lost this bishop. He still has the knight here. He does not have the rook. All right, I lost that knight. This bishop, it took and lost there. Got the rook, got the knight here. I still have the bishop here. Got the rook here. Is that accurate? Oh, man, chess is hard. I have completely lost track of my stuff, and I don't want to go back and look at the move list. It's tempting me over there, but I'm not looking. Okay, so if I remember, he just recaptured the king here. I think it's time. F4. B5. So pawns are here, here, and here. C pawn is gone? Is that true? I don't know if that's true. My C pawn is gone. Rook to A6. What does rook to A6 accomplish? Okay. King to F5, huh? Let's prepare. Why can't I play H3? Oh, because I played it earlier to block his pawn, did I not? He takes F5. Okay, I forgot the pawn was there. Man, I really suck it. King to F7. Wait, my rook is on C1. Okay, so I got the rook here, got the knight here, got the here, bishop here. Is this pawn just hanging? Rook to B6. King to F8. So king is going back, go back to where you were. That's not legal. All right. All right. What's in the way? Okay. Man, this is frustrating. No, my rook is still here. I got rid of that pawn. So there's something here. That feels. I wonder if that's a pawn. It could be a pawn. Okay, if it's a pawn, then I've left myself on pre here. Oh my goodness. I still have a pawn here as well. Oh, just as hard. All right, so I've completely lost it. So now the bishop does move. I was right. Bishop a6 is there. All right. Oh, I could be in some trouble here. Okay, I've really lost track. So bishop is on a6. He's attacking my rook on f1, that's for sure. I'm just going to lift up here and hope for the best. Rook takes b2, and of course I've got a bishop here, so I can't take it. Now I guess the question becomes, do I have any bishop checks? Because his king is on f8. Yeah, was honestly, considering I suck at this, that was actually impressive. Bishop to c4. Do I? King to h7, so he's attacking my poor defenseless bishop. Okay, so it's the only piece he has left now, this here. Now I've got a bishop here, a rook here, a rook here. You know what? I'm not entirely sure this is right. We're going to retreat the bishop here. Bishop takes d5. Okay. I think his pawn is still there on f6. It won't swear to that one. I'm so confused. Oh, that's because I've got the knight. So wait a minute. King over to g7. C takes the D5. Okay, so he had a pawn there. Ah, that's hard. Like I said, I lose track. King over to H8. Okay. Okay, where's that last stupid pawn? It's got to be here. Okay. Oh, okay. That wasn't pretty. What we're going to do now, no mistakes, no blunders, no miss wins. I can't have more than 80%. I'm going to, you know what? This thing is very generous. I'm going to say 83%, but I doubt it. So we're going to go to game review. '87. I really can't complain about that. All right, where is my pieces? I want to go to my pieces. It's board, Neo. It's like we're in the Matrix. All right, so let's take a look at this game. D4, H5. H5 is an act. Really? I would have had no idea. We've got E4. Okay, I like that. Taking the center. Beautiful. All right, love it. He says E5 is best. Knight D5. C4 is best. All right. Knight C3 is good. It likes D5. Yeah, you know what? That does make sense. The D5 would be better there. But still, Knight C3. And then he just blunders. And take with the pawn. It's a great move. It's like, okay. I'm glad you think that was so amazing. H3. Or I'm sorry, H4 is a good move. H3 is excellent. It likes Knight H3 better. All right, E6 is best. I love Knight F3, excellent. I like Bishop C4 more. Oh, well, whatever. F6 is good. It's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. It's like, yeah. Okay, here I do see the bishop. I love it. Bishop D3 is excellent. He likes Bishop C4 or more. Okay, I guess. And now plays bishop there. I actually saw the check first. I'm very proud of this. Okay, so I'm up 2 pieces. He does this. He thinks rook G8 is excellent. We castle. Excellent. Like Knight G5 better, huh? I don't see the idea of Knight move threatens checkmate. It does threaten checkmate. I'll grant you that. Okay. I do. Okay. C6 is excellent. I didn't even realize I had tripled pawns there. All right. I see the bishop coming here. Saw the queen here. Saw all this. Saw bishop takes rook. And in my mind, I saw that was king takes. Thought that was king takes. So I was dumbfounded when he plays queen takes here. So lesson learned is I need to like make the move list somehow. Not figuring. I'm sure there's an option on chess.com. We get it back. Boom. Chakalaka. Okay. It likes F4. Okay. So I did not see the pawns at all. I had some ideas, but I lose track of them very quickly. Rook here. Rook there. Pair. I play checky poo. He moves back. Check. And then I'm dumbfounded with that move. I take with the pawn. Can't really fault myself for that. And here's where I've like lost track of everything. I'm like, oh yeah, okay. No, I didn't see it. It's tactically sound. And here I retreat. I see the attack. I see that you think rook takes b2 is excellent? No, he does not think that's excellent. Bishop h6 is best discovered attack. Beautiful. Very happy I saw that. Chompalicious. Knight here. I see the knight is free. Interesting. Okay. I move the bishop back. I don't realize it's blocked by my d4 pawn. He takes. I take. Here. Here. Take. Here. Oh man, I didn't realize how I had him stuck in the corner. How many checkmates do I miss? Too many. Alright, so kind of consistent. Chess.com thinks I play like an 800 player when I'm playing Blindfold. So this is part of the game, though. It's part of what I'm trying to do is get better at this Blindfold stuff, improve my visualization. Really don't care about Blindfold. Do care about visualization, and that's what I'm going for. All right. If for some reason you actually watch this video and you got to this point, dude, get a life, because this is got to be boring as heck.